Xhorse Key Tool Max Pro Clone Remote Internal Error finally fixed. Simple hidden solution explained. Hey everyone, this is Hussein, and welcome back to Baabji Motors, your trusted hub for real-world automobile diagnostics and programming tools. Now today's video is for every technician who has ever felt confident, ready to clone a remote, press start, and suddenly the screen hits you with that frustrating message saying internal error. Especially when you're using the Xhorse VVDI Key Tool Max Pro. What makes it even more confusing is when you switch to another Xhorse device like the Key Tool Plus, and the exact same error still refuses to go away. Before we go deeper, a quick and important disclaimer. This video is strictly for educational and informational purposes only. Everything you see and hear here is meant to guide technicians, learners, and enthusiasts. We follow fair use guidelines, and all trademarks belong to their respective owners. Always follow manufacturer instructions and local laws while working on vehicles. Also, just to be transparent, the tools I'm talking about and demonstrating in this video are linked in the description using affiliate links. If you choose to check them out through those links, it helps support Baabji Motors at no extra cost to you. Now here's the big question I want you to think about as we go through this video. Why does the internal error show up, even when the remote seems compatible and the tool itself is working perfectly fine? Stick with me till the very end, because the answer is simpler than most people expect. And there's one hidden function that many technicians completely overlook. So let's break this down step by step. Multiple users reported that while attempting to clone a remote using the Xhorse VVDI Key Tool Max Pro, the device suddenly throws an internal error message. Naturally, the first instinct is to assume the tool is faulty, the firmware is broken, or the remote itself is dead. Some users even tried switching devices, moving from the Key Tool Max Pro to the Xhorse Key Tool Plus, only to find the same internal error staring back at them. That is usually the point where frustration kicks in, coffee goes cold, and the remote nearly flies across the workshop. Here is the key thing Baabji Motors wants you to understand. In most real-world cases, this internal error is not caused by damaged hardware, and it is not caused by a bad remote chip either. The issue usually happens because the remote has not been properly identified by the system before cloning is attempted. The tool needs to fully recognize what kind of VVDI remote it is dealing with before it can process the clone command correctly. This is where the solution comes in, and it is surprisingly simple once you know where to look. Instead of repeatedly trying to clone and hoping it magically works, you need to manually detect the remote first. On your Xhorse device, go into Special Function. From there, enter VVDI Remote Function. Inside that menu, select Detect Remote. Once you place the remote correctly and allow the tool to detect it, the system identifies the remote type, frequency, and internal data structure. After this detection process is complete, go back and attempt the cloning process again. In most cases, the internal error disappears completely after this step, and the clone proceeds smoothly as expected. It is almost like the tool just needed a proper introduction to the remote before agreeing to work with it. Think of it as shaking hands before starting business, because jumping straight into cloning without detection sometimes confuses the system more than it helps. Now here's something interesting that many technicians overlook. This detection step is especially important with newer or universal VVDI remotes, where the internal configuration can vary slightly from batch to batch. Skipping detection is like trying to diagnose a car without first scanning it. It might work occasionally, but when it fails hard. So to answer the question I asked earlier, the internal error appears not because the tool is broken, but because the remote has not been properly detected and initialized before cloning. Once you use the Detect Remote function, you are essentially telling the tool exactly what it is dealing with, and the error has no reason to appear anymore. From my personal experience, and what we see regularly at Baabji Motors, this single step saves technicians a massive amount of time, stress, and unnecessary tool swapping. Instead of blaming the device or the remote, always start with detection. It is one of those small habits that separates smooth diagnostic work from constant headaches. Here's a useful tip before we wrap up. Always make sure your Xhorse device firmware is updated and the remote battery is healthy before detection. A weak battery can sometimes cause incomplete detection, which leads to misleading errors later on. If this issue has ever slowed you down or made you doubt your setup, let me know your experience in the comments. I would really love to hear how often you run into this problem in your daily work and whether this solution helped you fix it instantly. If you found this breakdown helpful and relatable, show some love by hitting the like button and helping us reach 10,000 likes. And drop your thoughts or questions in the comments so we can push toward 1,000 comments together. Don't forget to subscribe to Baabji Motors for more real, workshop-tested solutions like this. And once again, If you want to check out the exact Xhorse tools and accessories I use, you will find them linked in the description with affiliate tags that help support the channel. Thanks for watching till the very end. Keep learning, keep improving your skills, and as always, happy diagnosing.